Hey there tech fans, Rick here again from the OREI team with an overview of the SX-3C 4K85 Split Extend 3-monitor USB-C hub. This product was engineered to make it incredibly easy for you to immediately increase the screen real estate on your laptop by either extending or mirroring your desktop to 3 external monitors at the same time through a single USB-C connection. And when you make that connection to your laptop, you immediately have access to a wide variety of other ports that include USB-A ports that are USB 2.0 and USB 3.0. There's a USB-C charging port that can deliver 100 watts of charging power to your laptop once you plug in an external power supply. You'll find 2 memory card slots, a full-size LAN port, and a 3.5mm port you can use for headphones or a microphone. The product fully supports 4K ultra-high definition media content and is both HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort 1.4, and USB 3.0 compliant, which means it's going to work perfectly fine with all of your modern media gear. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing just to show you everything that's included, and then I'll list the features and functions the product provides. I'll take a closer look at the unit as well and explain all the connections, and then I'll come back and do a quick demonstration to show you just how easy this will be to use with your own laptop. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you pop open the box, you'll find the unit, and again, it's got a really nice heavy-duty USB-C cable on it that you can plug into your laptop. And you'll also find a full instruction manual that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and a lot of other really good information about the product that you'll need to understand in order to use it correctly. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll list the features, I'll take a closer look, and then I'll come back and do that demonstration. The OREI SX-3C 4K85 is compatible with most modern computer systems, including Windows computers, laptops, mini PCs, Mac computers, and all-in-one PCs. The product's features include full support of 4K ultra-high definition media content. You can use the hub to either split or extend your desktop to up to 3 monitors externally. It is both HDMI 2.0, DP 1.4, and USB 3.0 compliant. It provides a 100 watt PD pass-through charging port, and there are additional USB and memory card ports as well as LAN ports available on the hub. The OREI SX-3C 4K85 features a high-impact plastic case which makes it lightweight and incredibly durable. On the one end of the hub, you'll find a flexible, heavy-duty USB-C cable with a single connector on the end, and you can plug this into any available USB-C port on your laptop to activate the hub and all the external ports. On either end of the cabinet, as well as on the bottom, you'll find ventilation slots that are designed to let any heat that develops during operation escape and keep the electronics inside at a very comfortable temperature. You'll also find 4 rubber feet on the bottom that help to protect the surface you set this down on and keep it from sliding around during operation. On the front of the hub, starting on the left, you'll find a power indicator. The minute you plug this into your laptop and add a power supply, the unit starts at internal power on self-test where it checks the electronics. It's also checking all of the external ports for peripherals, and once it passes that test, it'll light that LED letting you know it's ready to use. To the right of that is a full-sized USB-A port. That's a USB 3.0 port, which is high speed. You can use that to connect any external peripheral you like. To the right of that are 2 memory card slots, micro SD and a full-size SD. You can plug a memory card in here and transfer files easily to your laptop. To the right of that is the 3.5mm audio port that can be used for plugging in a set of headphones or a microphone for use with your laptop. On the other edge of the hub, starting on the left, you'll find a LAN port. That's a gigabit Ethernet port. When you connect this up to your local network, your laptop can take advantage of that higher speed connection. To the right of that are 3 more USB-A ports. The first 2 are USB 2.0 and the third is a USB 3.0. Again, these can be used for external peripherals like microphones, cameras, portable hard drives, or pretty much anything that you can connect over a standard USB-A port. To the right of that are 3 monitor connections, a display port which is 1.4 compliant, and 2 HDMI ports which are HDMI 2.0 compliant. You can connect 3 monitors up to these ports, again, to fully expand your desktop. Finally, to the right of that is a USB-C port for power in. You can connect this to an external 100 watt charger, which will provide 85 watts of power through this connection to your laptop to charge that while you're using the hub. That's pretty much it for the hub. Now I'll show you just how easy it'll be to use this product with your own laptop. And for this demonstration, I've set up my laptop right here, and I've set up two monitors over here so I can extend my desktop to both of these monitors, which provides more room to open more programs in full screen mode. In front of me, I have the Split Extend Hub. Now the Split Extend Hub is designed to support the monitor on the laptop, as well as 3 external monitors in total, as long as you've downloaded the driver. Unfortunately, I have an older laptop that only supports 3 monitors in total. So I've got the screen on the laptop and 2 external monitors. But if you have a newer laptop, you can use this, still use the monitor on your laptop with 3 external monitors, which is really nice. Now the first set of connections I'll make are from the monitors directly to the Split Extend Hub. I've already connected 2 high-speed HDMI cables to the monitors, and I'll plug those into both of the HDMI ports on the back of the hub. I'll make sure I plug these into the right ports, because I've got these set up as monitor 1, monitor 2, and monitor 3. And now that I've made those connections, I can plug this USB-C connection into a USB-C port on the side of the laptop. So I'll unplug my power supply and plug that directly into the USB-C port over here. And once I do that, the laptop now recognizes the external hub, which recognizes the external monitors, and it's going to take a second for those to spin up, and you'll actually see the image over there. Now I've extended my monitor or my desktop to both of these over here, and now that I've got my power supply disconnected, I can plug that right into the hub, into the USB-C port right here. And what that'll do is it'll actually power the hub for any external peripherals. It also allows me to charge my laptop up to 85 watts from the hub, which is pretty nice. So I've got an external mouse right here that I've plugged in with a dongle. It's a wireless mouse, and I'll move the mouse around. I've made it comically large so you can see it on both of these screens. But as I slide it off my main screen, you can see it on the top screen and then the bottom screen below that. So I can move it around as needed. And what's really nice about this is I can open a program on my laptop screen, and then if I'm working on something else, I can slide it over to one of the other screens or even split it between 2 different screens. The other nice thing about this particular Split Extend Hub is that there are a lot of different connections on there. I've got 2 connections where I can use memory cards. I've got a LAN port, I've got an audio port. I have another connection on the back for a DisplayPort monitor. So I'm going to move this dongle, the wireless dongle, from here to any one of the USB-A ports on the front or on the back, doesn't really matter, just to show you that it still works. Now I've plugged it in there, and again, the only connection I've got between the Split Extend Hub and my laptop is that USB-C connection, and you'll see that the mouse is still working just fine. Everything is great. And what I like so much about that is the minute I plug this into my laptop when I come home from the road, everything is activated immediately. So all of my peripherals plug in here. So I've got a camera, a microphone, maybe I've got an external hard drive. All I have to do is plug in this one USB-C connection, and it provides connectivity to my network and all my peripherals, as well as charge my laptop the minute I make that connection. And it really is just that easy to get it working. I hope you found this overview of the OREI SX-3C 4K85 helpful. This product allows you to instantly increase the screen real estate on your laptop by simply plugging it into any open USB-C port and then extending or mirroring your desktop to 3 external monitors at the same time. And the minute you plug it in, you have access to all the ports on the hub, which include USB-A ports that are both USB 2.0 and 3.0 compliant, a USB-C charging port that can provide 100 watts of charging for your laptop once you plug in a power supply. You'll find 2 memory card slots, a full-size LAN port, and even a 3.5mm port that you can use with a microphone or headphones. The product fully supports 4K ultra-high definition media content, which means it's going to work fine with all of your modern displays, and it's also HDMI 2.0, DP 1.4, as well as USB 3.0, which means it's compliant with all of the modern peripherals you'll want to plug in. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks again for watching.